It was a Tuesday or perhaps Wednesday. The calendar wasn't particularly clear. I had resolved to journey from Prague to the peculiar named Saxon Switzerland National Park. My chosen method? Public transportations, as civilized society intended. The road was simple in theory, elaborate in practice. A 2.5 train to Dresden, followed by a charming German train that took me 30 minutes farther to a station called Kurortratten, which sounds like a spa, but is actually a trailhead. Now an important interlude. To reach the actual trails, one must cross a river, a ferry, more accurately a small deck that flows with bureaucratic dignity, transport passengers every 15 minutes or so. Cash only, naturally. I, a modern traveler, carried €0 in physical form. The ticket machine, equally modern, equally unreliable, was under active repair by two individuals in blue. Communication was attempted. It occurred in a diplomatic blend of English, German, and increasingly frantic gestures. What happened next felt like a subplot in a novella. The mechanic scribbled a note, yes, a handwritten note, and handed it to me. I presented it to the ferry captain, who, after a moment's pause, waved me aboard. I sailed across the river, unpaid and undefeated. Emotionally, I was somewhere between mildly thrilled and politely panicked. Once on land again, the hike itself was gentle, the sort of walk one imagines taking in a vintage wool coat accompanied by a fox terrier named Hubert. You need not to be an athlete, just curious. The wind, however, was dramatic, so much so that I had to mute much of the original audio from my video recordings. Nature, it seems, does not always cooperate with YouTube. I would recommend this trip to anyone with an appetite for scenery, spontaneity, and semi-functional infrastructure. Bring cash, bring a scarf, and if possible, bring a note from the fairy gods.